So here are our three big stories for today. It is 29 December 2023. Russia launched the biggest airstrike missile attack of the entire war. Russia launches 122 missiles, dozens of drones in a deadly Ukrainian attack. I think it came with the missiles and drones came up to 159 or something along those lines. Russia launched 122 missiles, dozens of drones against Ukrainian targets, officials said Friday, killing at least 30 civilians. The initial reports were 18, and it's gone up, and it's going to continue to rise, I'm sure. At least 144 people were wounded and an unknown number were buried under the rubble during a roughly 18-hour onslaught, attacking civilians. All the missile strikes weren't targeted at the troops on the other side. It was attacking civilians. The result was the most massive aerial attack since Russia's full-scale invasion in February of 2022. It topped the previous biggest assault in November of 2022 when Russia launched 96 missiles, and this year's biggest with 81 missiles on March 9th. Okay, so why are they doing it right now? That's the next question. Well, they apparently have figured out that yes, the strike the other day was a catastrophe for them where it killed 74 sailors with all the missiles and the ship, or ships actually, because it sunk a couple of them just the other day. Even though they lied and initially said, well, I think one person was killed and two people were wounded, or the commander of the ship said that nobody was hurt, or those kind of things. So, but it actually did do some significant damage. Russia's Black Sea Fleet press service is quoted as saying that now that 74 Russian sailors were killed and 27 were injured. So they're not happy about that. Okay, well, I get that. A little bit more of what happened. Russia used nearly every type of weapon in its arsenal, with homes and maternity hospital hit. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said. Air Force spokesman said that we've never seen so many targets hit simultaneously. The Air Force said 114 of 158 missiles and drones had been shot down. So how much did all this cost Russia? I'm glad you asked. 1.2 billion to kill 30 civilians and injure 140 some odd others. 1.2 billion. That's what it cost them. That's right. They weren't shooting it at military on the other side, but at civilians. Okay, so the bulk of the missiles fired by the Russian armed forces were X-101s, each costing around 13 million. 90 were launched on Friday at a total cost of 1.17 billion. And it goes and calculates the rest of the story. It's really unbelievable, and the most unbelievable part of the story is yet to be written, because it crossed into Polish airspace for about 3 minutes, and yet NATO and Poland are probably going to do nothing, meaning that it will happen again. Now, I'm not trying to start World War III, but I am saying if you allow someone like Putin to continue to do more, they continue to do more. And that's where we are. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. Hope that helps give you some context, and thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.